Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the weekend, and
It's happening.
the week is flying by here. We got an exciting broadcast on the Boris and Robyn show today. Attorney Jonna Spilbor is going to be joining us in the studio. We got a letter from a listener who is looking to get a divorce, but their spouse is MIA.
Ooh.
So how do you get a divorce if you
They're not there.
can't find the other person? We'll find out this morning. Plus, we've got the WPDH Workforce Payroll. We've got the Orange Invasion going on. And we're talking common misconceptions that people have. And we started this conversation yesterday because I found out that in South Korea, this is a real thing, people there are terrified of fans.
Like ceiling fans?
Ceiling fans, oscillating fans, any kind of fans. There's a common...
Westworld fans?
Yes, fans of Marvel, the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
So it's to the point now where they put warnings now on fans for not keeping them on while you're sleeping. They believe in South Korea that you will suffocate if you are in a room with a closed door with the fan on.
Really?
Yes, and this is a real thing in South Korea. So there are warnings on every fan saying, do not keep these on while you sleep. Make sure to keep a window open while you're using the fan. They believe that somehow it could choke you to death because of all that blowing air. And some people believe that it chops up the oxygen molecules and turns them into carbon dioxide. And this is a real thing.
That's nuts.
You go to South Korea, like everybody will be, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, never sleep with the fan on. But obviously that's not true.
Right.
And we might think that's crazy, but here in the United States, we have another crazy misconception that a lot of people do. We have signs up all over gas stations everywhere saying, do not use your cell phone while pumping gas. You will explode. It is a terrible thing. Well, you're going to cause a huge accident. Zero truth to that at all.
Yeah. I remember being told that when I was a kid and being like, that doesn't make any sense. And
But still to this day, you go to pump, say, turn off your cell phone. Turn off your cell. There's no reason to turn off your cell phones.
Yeah.
The only way that it would do is if it somehow sparked and you were right next to the gas pump.
Yeah, if you had a Samsung Galaxy, you'd be in trouble. But...
Well, it's going to blow up anyway. Yeah. Also, cell phones and airplanes. It's not going to crash the airplane.
Why would it do that?
The worst it could do is it makes that, that humming noise if you're like near a speaker with your cell phone.
Yeah.
It might, if like everybody in the airplane had their phones on at the same time, it might make an annoying little noise in the radio, not enough to ground an airplane. So we got a ton of these like common misconceptions. There's a lot of things that we believe are true that are absolutely BS. We'll share them on the air with you this morning. It should be kind of fun.
Cool.
So we'll do that. Plus, we got the Lion game going on today too.
Or do we?
We do.
I think I make that joke every time we play
Every time. That's all right. It's fun. It's still a good joke.
Yeah.
So we'll have that this morning too. And Meat Sandwich is back in the studio. We had Bobby Welber play yesterday.
Right.
He got a little confused as to how the contest.
Well, his was like the obvious truth, right? It was.
Yeah. He cleaned it up for the air. He came into the studio like minutes before we went on the air. It's like, okay, you got the truth today. What's your truth? And he went to this long rambling story about Mickey Mouse and
what?
And I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. I was like, but we're on the air. Let's go with it. And he did a great job yesterday.
Okay,
so it landed much better. But we'll make it a little more difficult for you today. Let's see. I love Fred's. He says, how about that misconception, that very common misconception that WPDH hires talented people? Yes, obviously that's not true.
Right.
Right.
I don't think it's even a misconception. Everybody knows
people know that.
They know.
Thank you, Fred. Appreciate that. Let's see. Terry says, praying mantises are not illegal to kill, but who would want to? Really? I always thought they were illegal to kill.
Huh.
Misconception. I love these. All right, share them with us. We'll share them with the listeners this morning. Thanks for watching the pre-show show. Everybody except Fred. You suck.